Well, here we are. Here we are. The Creators Cup Championship. That is it. I mean, right now it is in the Creators Cup. This is absolutely unbelievable that we're at this point. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and Houston Astros here starting out in Exposition Park. And both Pittsburgh and Houston couldn't be different. It's going to be another Pittsburgh versus somebody in Texas rivalry. Pittsburgh and Texas always have had rivalries from high school football to baseball to NFL. And the NFL, it was the Steelers and Cowboys. In high school football, it's always Pennsylvania versus Texas. Everybody always complains about who's better. Old Texas has bigger districts. Pennsylvania, more bang for your buck. Then Ohio throws up their hands and goes, what the heck about us? But right now it's Pittsburgh versus Houston. And our first game is going to be Dallas Keuchel against Deacon Phillip. And this is one of the more interesting games and series you're going to see. 115 years between teams, 115 seasons. One team is before they even had a World Series. They didn't even have a World Series in 1902. And Houston Astros of 2017. Both teams have been maligned. The Pittsburgh Pirates were named the Pittsburgh Pirates because they raided every other team's rosters and they just paid them more money. Kind of like today's New York Yankees. You think that, but, and then, that's certainly not going on today. The Houston Astros maligned in their whatever signal stealing, whatever. I don't know what they do. They bang drums. I have no clue. All right. But we don't care. Because today they're playing each other. And when they simulated right now. So these are the two best teams. Number 1 versus number 3. There's 12 games separating the Pirates and the Houston Astros to this game. Now, when you're taking a look at this, I'm taking a look right now at this. You'll have people coming into the room seeing this. It's really, really interesting. As we take a look at the lineups, Jose Altuve will bat first. And this is versus Deacon Phillip this year. They only play each pitcher once. You play a 3-game series versus teams. Then you move on. So Altuve, Reddick, Correa, Springer is 4th, Marwin Gonzalez is 5th, Bregman, McCann, Gurriel, and Gaddis. Dallas Keuchel is the pitcher. He is going to throw. Fred Clark, the Pirate, Lefty Davis, Honus Wagner. They did not face Dallas Keuchel. The Pirates, the Astros face Deacon Phillip. But the Pirates, first time they're facing, so Clark, Davis, Wagner, Leach, Ritchie, Beaumont, Bransfield, Burke, and Jack O'Connor. Jimmy Burke has had a very disappointing playoffs. Very, very disappointing playoffs. The Pirates are one heck of a team, but, in all reality, they're doubles. I mean, they're built for their field. I think they're also built for Houston's field as well. The way it's built, you can get triples there. Now for a special tradition. A special tradition. We are going to have all 4 verses of the national anthem sung. The singer, this is off his video, Jonathan Rickard. I just saw this. I'm like, wow, he's singing all 4 verses to the national anthem, and it'll be very, very interesting. So now all of a sudden, here is all 4 verses of the national anthem as we're getting ready for Game 1 of the Creators Cup. Yes, beginning to this Creators Cup, and you can feel right now all of the tension. That tension will leave once the pitches start flying everywhere. As Altuve, Reddick, and Correa will start here in the Creators Cup, an unbelievable tension here. As we have been waiting for this a long time, we have a current visitor. Whoever it is, good to see you as we're about ready to go. Here's Jose Altuve, ready to go, and the Creators Cup 2 is underway. It's going to be low ball 1. Deacon Philp in the playoff is 4-3 with a 2.06 ERA. It's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. As the pitch will be inside, high pop fly. The first batter of the Creators Cup is now out. And that'll be 1 out as Houston will be out, and here's Josh Reddick. Josh Reddick now will come up, and it's going to be low ball 1, the second straight batter, where they start out low for ball 1, and it's going to be 2-0. Ooh, close, but you got to take what they give you, and that's going to be on the ground. Picked up. The throw to first. They get it 2 outs. It's going to be Richie to Bransfield. And 2 outs here in the Creators Cup game number 1. Carlos Correa, the shortstop. And Deacon Philp, that's going to be a strike. The first batter, he started off with a strike. And inside ball 1. I don't know about their strategy in taking pitches here. A swing and a miss there, a ball and 2 strikes. The third pitch here, that'll be on the ground. Wagner, and not enough. Correa gets on. Wagner threw to Kitty Bransfield, but Correa will get on. Here's George Springer. The center fielder is going to be away ball 1. 1-0 with 2 outs, and inside it'll be nubbed foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. It'll be on the ground. Wagner again, a second chance. The throw to second, they get him. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. The score, Houston, 0, and Pittsburgh, 0. Clark and Davis will start as we begin. And that's going to be a strike. Dallas Keuchel to Fred Clark. And that's going to be inside ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. And away 2-2. Clark, Davis, and Wagner. And 3-2 with nobody out. Keuchel to Clark. Keuchel to center field. And right underneath, that'll be 1 out. So George Springer, it takes a little bit. Here's a lefty Davis now. It takes a little bit to realize we're here. This is for all the marbles. And usually by the 5th or 6th inning, that'll be sinking in a game number 1. So anyway, the slight favorites of Pittsburgh Pirates, it'll be a ball and 2 strikes to lefty Davis. And Davis will be on the ground to first, 2 outs. As Yuli Gurriel steps on first unassisted. And here's Honus Wagner. Wagner, that's going to be a strike. Bottom of the first inning, 2 outs. And that's going to be quickly 0-2. That's the same part they didn't get Deacon Philp, the 0-2. Wagner to left field if it's fair. And this one is foul, barely. Fairly foul. Bottom of the first inning, the 0-2 with 2 outs. And that'll be fouled back again off McCann. Only 1 base runner today. That was Carlos Correa with an infield hit. And low ball 1. 1-2 with 2 outs to Honus. And that'll be on the ground. Picked up by Keuchel. The throw to Gurriel. And they're going to get out. We go to the second inning in game number 1. The Astros nothing and the Pirates nothing. I remember in the second Champions League, I believe it was the 96 Braves, the team that lost the World Series to the Yankees. They won Champions League too. I remember scoring, just blowing that series away. You never know how that series and this series is going to go. As we're in the second inning now, it'll be Gonzalez, Bregman, and McCann. So Marwin Gonzalez high pop fly on the first pitch. And Honus Wagner with the catch, 1 out on the first pitch of the second inning. Here's Alex Bregman now. Bregman hitting .282. And that's going to be a strike. Remember, this is good. This is a heck of a game. I mean, we had a lot of pregame and a pregame show, including a national anthem. Next will be the actual national anthem. High pop fly, and that'll be a catch, 2 outs. Tomorrow we're going to have the national anthem from 1902, believe it or not. And here's Brian McCann. 2 outs, top of the second inning. McCann to left. Will it go foul? Barely. And that's a long foul ball for Brian McCann, 0-1. Philp and McCann to right field, underneath. A good start for both pitchers, and a catch there by Davis. We go to the bottom of the second inning in game number 1 to score 0-0. Bottom of the second inning, you got Leach, Ritchie, and Beaumont. And Terry Leach. That's going to be a strike there. Bottom of the second, nobody out. The Pirates just beginning this, 2 strikes. Leach, Ritchie, and Beaumont. And that's going to be fouled off. The 0-2. Did he go? No, he didn't. A ball and 2 strikes. And fouled it off. So this is big for the Pirates. They don't even have a base runner yet. Who will be the first base runner? It'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes to Terry Leach, who has the only 2 home runs of the last series. The 3-2 to Leach. He's dangerous. He did not go, and they walk Leach, so the perfect games are over. But they still got the no-hitter. Notice the Pirates don't have numbers. And here's Claude Ritchie. Ritchie, and that's going to be fouled off. Now, you have pictures. They don't need numbers, so they kept everything traditional. Low ball 1. 1-1 bottom of the second inning, and that's going to be low. 2 balls and a strike bottom of the second inning. It'll be 2-2. They call that a strike. So Ritchie, then Beaumont. And 3-2. They're starting with all the pitches. This number 30. They go to first. He's safe. Number 30. And that'll be to right field. And this one is foul. Bottom of the second inning, the 3-2. High pop fly. And to center field. They're going to make the catch, 2 out, 1 out. So Leach will be on first with 1 out, and here's Ginger Beaumont. So Ginger Beaumont center field, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 1 out. And it'll be 0-2. 1 out here. Outside, oh, he barely missed that. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. Coach Otto, that's got to be right field. Will it hit? No, it won't. It'll be foul, barely. So Beaumont again at the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, 2 outs. It's going to be hard to get runs in this series. I'm predicting that. I think it's going to be a pitching series. Here's Kitty Bransfield. First base, outside ball 1. So Kitty Bransfield hitting .288 in the playoffs. That's going to be a strike. 1-1 with 2 outs. And that'll be fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs to Branfield. No, it'll be 2-2. Oh, so close. The 2-2, 3-2 now. They're doing this 41 now, 42nd pitch. They walk him. So the Pirates have not had a hit yet, but they have 2 on. And here's Jimmy Burke. He's been disappointing all playoffs long. And they go to second, he's safe. So Jimmy Burke on the ground, first pitch. And that'll be it. Disappointing then, disappointing now. We go to the third in game 1, we're scoreless. Wow, you want to talk about absolutely disappointing. My goodness. Gurriel got us in Altuve. And Gurriel is swinging a miss. Top of the third inning. 1 out, and that's going to be a ball there, 1-1. So Yuli Gurriel, and that's going to be high deep. And center field, anywhere else that would have been a home run, but Ginger Beaumont, 1 out. Here in the third, here's Evan Gaddis, the DH. And Evan, that's going to be low ball 1. You wonder, is this going to be a modern series or a dead ball series? Oh, 1-1. Deacon getting that call, a little bit wishy-washy on that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He didn't get it. He got it. He got it after the Astros got it. That's going to be back. And underneath, making the catch is Richie. 2 outs. He called off Kitty Bransfield. Here's Jose Altuve, 0 for 1. And that's going to be ball 1 outside. The 1-0 inside, 2-0 now. Deacon Philp trying here. It'll be 2-1, 2 outs. Top of the third, and on the ground, Wagner. All the way over, and that's going to be 3 outs. Wagner to Bransfield. We go to the bottom of the third, 0-0. We got another person here. That's going to be really good. Very good. We got a couple people in the championship game. So O'Connor, Clark, and Davis. Here's Jack. Bottom of the third inning, and that'll be fouled off. The Pirates had a couple chances last inning. They walked. And that's going to be a swing and a miss there. Dallas Keuchel walked 2 last inning. And that'll be a base hit. That's the first base hit of the day. And a big base hit. Oh, listen to that. And O'Connor, the 9th batter, and here's Fred Clark. They walked the first batter last inning. And now this is the second inning. They go to second off this steal, and they steal second. Maybe they bunt to get in sacrifice position. That was a strike. Fouled off quickly, 2 strikes. They would love the strikeout here. Keuchel, and that'll be fouled again. Bottom of the third inning, 0-0. High pop fly. Underneath, will he get to third? He gets it. He will not go to third. 1 out. Doesn't get to third. Here's lefty Davis. 0 for 1. Second straight inning. The Pirates got their leadoff batter on. 0-1 with 1 out. 0-2. 1 out. Bottom of the third inning. And fouled off again. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom of the third. And that's going to be fouled again. So the Pirates Davis staying alive, struck him out, 2 outs. So they could not get O'Connor to third. Here's Honus. Honus trying to earn his keep. It's going to be low ball 1. Remember 09, he was a lot better. And that'll be a swing and a miss there. 1 ball and a strike. And 2-1. Oh, that low outside corner. It is a 50-50 pitch. It'll be 2-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the third for Hannes. 3-2. And Hannes again staying alive. Every ball but that scoreboard is lit. High to right field. And foul. 63, now 64 pitches. And that'll be fouled back. This will be pitch number 9 to Hannes. High to left field, and that'll be a base hit. They're going to score, and the Pirates get the first run of the series. The Pirates score early. It gets away the throw, and it's an error. 3-2 with 2 outs. And that is big. Here's Tommy Leach. He walked his last time up. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1, 2 outs. On the ground, Correa to Gurriel, 3 outs. But the Pirates score first in this series. They score Pittsburgh 1, Houston 0. So here we go. This is going to be inning number 4. Inning 4, Reddick, Correa, and Springer. If you're watching, watch the very beginning. That's going to be low ball 1. Very beginning of all 4 verses of the national anthem. A swing and a miss there. That's Reddick. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that'll be fouled back. So the Pirates have a 1-0 lead here in the 4th. Reddick strikes out, 1 out. I think that's one thing. It's going to be a pitcher's duel. Here's Carlos Correa. He has the only hit for the Houston Astros. And that was an infield single this time. It's going to be Richie to Bransfield, 2 outs. And here's George Springer, 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss there, 0-1, 2 outs. And that's going to be low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's going to be 2-1. Top of the 4th inning. On the ground, Wagner all the way across. What a defensive clinic by the Pirates. They're doing everything they need to. I mean, Houston has had 1 infield hit, and that's it. Bottom of the 4th, it's 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, here's Claude Ritchie, 0 for 1. Dallas Keuchel, 67 pitches. Make it 68 with a strike. So Ritchie will be 0 for 1. You never know. And that'll be fouled away. Quickly 0-2. So struck him out, 1 out. The Pirates go down first. You don't want to waste these. You don't want to get in a groove. When Houston's doing nothing, you need to start piling on runs. Here's Ginger Beaumont, 0 for 1. And Beaumont first pitch. Correa to Gurriel, 2 outs. Correa is the only hit for Houston. And here's Kitty Bransfield. He walked last time he was up. And that's going to be ball outside. Well, the Pirates are up 1-0 here. And they know, if anybody, that's Correa to Gurriel, 3 outs. We'll go to the 5th inning. The Pirates a 1-0 lead. We'll be back. Oh, Richard Davis, good to see you. Richard is in the celebrity box right now. Richard, good to see you. You're in the celebrity box. Have whatever you want. Have nachos, apple juice, anything you want. It's awesome, Richard Davis. Great to see you. You're seeing the culmination of about 5 or 6 month project. You're seeing it right now. And Richard, I'm glad you're here at game number 1. We'll see celebrities pop into the chat room, the VIP box. First of all, Malwin Gonzalez and Richie to Bransfield, 1 out. Deacon Phillip has only thrown 40 pitches. Now Bregman is 0 for 1. Bregman, then McCann. And that's going to be a strike. He's very, very aggressive. And when he's aggressive, he's good. It'll be a ball and a strike. The Pirates do not want to go to their bullpen. I think Sam Lever is not good. 2-1. And that'll be fouled back. He blew a lot of runs last time. He's like Red Ruffing in New York. That's why they're out. Struck him out. 2 outs. It's going to be 1-0 Pittsburgh right now. 2 outs. And here's Brian McCann, only 160 in the playoffs. He does have a homer, though. And a swing and a miss there. Top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. And it'll be on the ground. Philip will pick it up. He'll throw to Bransfield, 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning in Game 1 of the Creators Cup 2 Championship. The score, Pittsburgh 1, Houston 0. Well, Pittsburgh finally playing in a championship. They had a curse before. The curse before was the Pirates couldn't even win a game in the semifinals. And here's Burke against Kuchel. And that's going to be inside ball 1. Already 74 pitches for Kuchel. It'll be low ball 2. 2 of the 4 innings, the Pirates' first runner got on. 3-0, they're either going to throw it down the middle. You know it's going to be crawling on me or my sweat. Burke gets on first. Here's Jack O'Connor, 1 for 1. And low ball 1, bottom of the 5th inning. And they're going to bunt. They're going to take it here. They're going to go. And it's going to be weird. It's going to be Gurriel to Altuve. Gurriel picked it up. Altuve hit first base. That's going to be 1 out. So Jimmy Burke is now on second after he walked. Oh, is he going to third? He is. They throw to third. He's safe. They're a speedy team. And now they're in sacrifice position. Instead of hits, they can just steal everything. His 5th stolen base of the playoffs. And Clark now against Kuchel. That'll be on the ground. Gurriel, they don't score. 2 outs. And there's no sacrifice left. They score here. That's going to be big. And there's lefty Davis, 0 for 2. Kuchel low ball 1. We saw that going there. They don't want to throw a wild pitch. It'll be 2-0. They got Davis and Honus Wagner. 3-0. Is this going to be the second 4-pitch walk? Wagner is the only RBI of the game. It is. They ball 4. 4th walk today for Kuchel. Not a good start for Houston. And here's Honus Wagner, 1 for 2. Wagner, and that's going to be a strike. Well, the Astros only have 1 hit. The Pirates have Wagner and O'Connor getting hits. A check swing, foul, quickly 2 strikes. Can Kuchel muster enough to get that 3rd? No, they go to second. They throw to second, and he's safe. Nobody comes around to score. It's going to be a ball and 2 strikes. Now there's 2 ducks on the pond right now for Honus Wagner. If he gets a base hit, they'll score 2. The 1-2. And that'll be fouled back. Remember last time it was the 9th pitch on the bases loaded with 2 outs. No, it wasn't bases loaded. It was a full count, 2 outs. And he got a base hit to get the RBI. Now there's 2 strikes again. High into right field, and foul, barely. So it's going to be a ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The pitch. That's going to be a little bit. Oh, what a catch by Carlos Correa. An incredible catch. We go to the 6th inning. The score, Pittsburgh 1, Houston 0. Look at this, a 5-star. Oh, wow. 5-star by Carlos Correa. A 5-star catch by Carlos Correa. That's incredible. Exposition Park, where Three Rivers Stadium once stood. Here's Gurriel. Nothing in Pittsburgh at the time but pollution. Top of the 6th inning, Gurriel Gaddis. And 0-2. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that'll be fouled back. Well, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Deacon Philp and struck him out, 1 out. We got the entire game pitch by pitch, no matter how many innings. Top of the 6th, 1 out. Here's Evan Gaddis, the DH. And Deacon Philp, low ball 1. So 1-0 Pittsburgh. That stab was so big, it'll be to right and foul. That play was so big by Correa. High center field. Underneath, and they're going to make the catch, 2 outs. That was so big, it would have been 3-0 Pirates, and that might be the end of game 1. Here's Jose Altuve. Second base, Deacon Philp looking good, and that's going to be a strike. They're keeping it all low today. And again, it's going to be 1-1 around the same area. Philp, they jammed him. He'll go second to first, 3 outs. Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The score, the Pirates 1 and Houston 0. So Richard Davis, good to see you. Glad that you are in here. Richard Davis, very, very glad. Bottom of the 6th inning, you got Leach, Ritchie, and Beaumont. The Pirates trying to add to their 1-0 lead. You remember against the Mets, they led 1-0 and had pressure all game long. And Darryl Strawberry had a 2-run homer in the 9th inning. So here's Terry Leach. And Leach will be on the ground. All the way to first, Correa. To Gurriel, 1 out, and Carlos Correa looking good. Dallas Keuchel with his walks. 4 of them today, and that's not good. He's still in the game, a swing and a miss here for Ritchie. 93 pitches. He's gotten a little bit better a lot in the first 3 innings. It'll be a ball and a strike with 1 out. Did he go? It's going to be a strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2-2. To left field, and that's going to be a base hit. So it's going to be a base hit, the 3rd base hit for the Pirates today. And Claude Ritchie gets his first hit of the series. Now Ginger Beaumont hitting .305. Keuchel having trouble. 1 on, 1 out. And that's going to be a strike. They go. Oh, look at that location. Bottom of the 6th inning. On the ground. Base hit, and they're going to go. They're going to get 2 on. They go to 3rd. And it'll be 1st and 3rd with 1 out. Ritchie is in sacrifice position. And now Kitty Bransfield. He can fly out, and it could be an insurance run. 1 out, 2 on, bottom of the 6th. Outside ball 1. Bransfield, Burke, then O'Connor. And inside, it's going to be ball 2, 2-0 with 1 out. The Pirates want a lead here. That'll be on the ground. 6-4. They only get 1. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh. I thought it might have been a double play, but they could not turn it. And it's going to be 2-0. Here's the eternally disappointing Jimmy Burke. The first he's safe. So 102 pitches for Keuchel. And Burke, that's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 2 outs. And 1-1. They're pitching low and inside. They go to first, he's safe. They know they're going to go. No, and they do go. They throw to second, and he's going to be safe. Bransfield gets another steal. Bransfield gets his 3rd stolen base of the playoffs. And now Jimmy 2-1 with 2 outs. And fouled. 2-2 with 2 outs. It'll be on the ground. Second to first, 3 outs. That's got to be it. We go to the 7th inning. The score, the Pirates 2, Houston 0. While we go, we're taking a look here. Richard Davis in the house. Good to see you. Game 1 of the Creators Cup. 7th inning. The Pirates got the insurance off the fielder's choice. You have Reddick, Correa, and Springer. So here's Josh Reddick. Now Deacon Phillip is still in. That'll be inside ball 1. The thing about Houston today is they have not had the first batter reach base. They haven't. They've had a lot of trouble doing that. And that'll be a high pop fly center field. 1 out. Ginger Beaumont in center field has got a lot of exercise today. As Carlos Correa, the shortstop, is now up. And a swing and a miss there. Top of the 7th inning, 1 out. And that'll be high, and it'll hook foul. It'll be quickly 2 strikes. The pitch, low, 1-2. For the Pirates, here's Correa. For Houston, struck him out. Great defensive day, terrible offensive. If you're watching tomorrow, one of the more incredible games. Whoops, sorry about that. I saw something in the upper left. I don't know what that was. I got to take a look at that. At top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. And here's Springer. And that'll be a ball inside. A 1-hit shutout for Deacon Phillip. And outside it'll be 2-0. Struck out 4, walked none. They're giving no free passes away. That's going to be a strike. The problem with Houston has been their walks today. That'll be a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs, and that'll be fouled back. So Correa, great defensive day offensively, has a hit, but he's 1 of 3. And that's Springer, and that's a base hit, the second one for Houston. So Correa will go to first. Deacon Phillip with 70 pitches. Here's Marwin Gonzalez, 0 for 2. On the ground and a base hit. They got 2 base hits now. All of this with 2 outs. They go to third base, and he's going to be safe. He's going to be safe. Top of the 7th inning, 2 outs. And here's Alex Bregman, third base. Bregman, line drive and caught by Hannes Wagner. 7th inning stretch. We'll be back. All right, now here's Jack O'Connor, the catcher. He's 1 for 1 today. Dallas Keuchel, 107 pitches. And that's going to be a base hit. Jack O'Connor. Again, the Pirates are getting their first batter on, and that wreaks havoc, especially when they steal a lot of bases. It's 2-0. Here's Fred Clark, 0 for 3. Freddie, and that's going to be no good there. Ball 1. He did not go. Keuchel, 109. They throw to first. He's safe. Fred Clark, the left fielder, and swing and a miss there. We saw a couple of games so far against the Mets where the Pirates got blown out. It'll be 2-1. Right now they look strong. Cucho 112 high into right field and going foul. 2-2, nobody out, and it'll be fouled away. Bottom of the 7th inning. Fouled away again. 2-0. It'll be 3-2 with nobody out. Fred Clark struck him out. They're going to throw to second. They're going to get him out, strike him out, throw him out, double play. And now there's going to be 2 outs. So O'Connor gets thrown out. O'Connor is 2 for 2 today, but Fred Clark struck out. He's 0 for 4, and here's Davis. Lefty Davis 0 for 2. And they're going to try and bunt 0-1. Dallas Cucho 117. Now 118 and pitches. The 0-2 with 2 outs. It's going to be in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It'll be ball 2. 2-2. It'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 0 for 2 today, and Davis walks. The 5th walk by Dallas Cucho. Now Dallas will get another shot, probably in number 4, game 4, but he's done today. Chris Davinsky will come in. He's 1-0. An inning and 2/3 pitched. Here's Honus, 1 for 3 today. Honus on the ground, Correa, and they'll throw to second in the inning. We go to the 8th in game 1 of the Creators Cup 2 championship game. The score, Pittsburgh 2, Houston 0. Remember last year it went 5 games. 5 games were in December. It took forever to get back here. But 5 games. Here's Brian McCann 0 for 2, top of the 8th inning. And that'll be on the ground. Richie to Bransfield, 1 out. First pitch of the inning. Here's Yuli Gurriel. Boy, they've got nothing so far, really, but they got good players coming up. That's going to be a strike. They can get a couple on if they get to that oasis where they're all 1 for 3. And that's going to be a ball. That's 3, 4, and 5. They might be in trouble. Harden on the ground. Third to first, 2 outs. So Leach to Bransfield. 2 outs. Deacon Philp, only 76 pitches. And now this one to right. And that should be easy, and they make the catch. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score, the Pirates 2, Houston 0. And if you're the Pirates, you have Leach, Richie, and Beaumont. You need runs. You say, why? They're controlling. Well, look who's coming up. Quick one, line out, 1 out, first pitch. Chris Davinsky is still in. He's doing well. They're saving their bullpen. If they could stick with him, Claude Ritchie now. And Claude will be 1 for 3 and a strikeout. It's going to be inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And that'll be jammed to left. Underneath, first one, I think, hit to left field. And Gonzalez 2 out. So Marwin Gonzalez, and here's Ginger Beaumont. 1 for 3. And Ginger, that's going to be low ball 1. Bottom of the 8th inning, 2 outs. And on the ground, Correa to Gurriel. Well, game number 1 comes down to 3 outs in the top of the 9th inning. The Pirates have a 2-0 lead. Well, Richard Davis, good job, Richard Davis. Good to see you. And this is one heck of a game, and right now, 9th inning, it all comes down to the top of the lineup. Deacon Phillips is still in. 77 pitches. That's it for him. You want to talk about aggressive. So it's going to be Altuve, Reddick, and Correa. And Altuve swing and a miss here. Deacon Phillip has been unbelievable all day. A 3-hit shutout. It's foul. Quickly, 2 strikes. I mean, he has not walked one. I don't know how many have had 3 balls on him all day, but not much. No balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Struck him out, 1 out. Deacon Phillips looking like an MVP in this game. You know how baseball is, you just change. Here's Josh Reddick now, the right fielder. He's 0 for 3. And Reddick, that's going to be a strike. Right in the middle of the zone. Reddick, and that'll be fouled off. Quickly 0-2. Then you got the 3 hitters coming up next. Struck him out, 2 outs. And 1 more chance. Two outs, top of the 9th inning. And here's Carlos Correa. And that'll be fouled off. 0-1 with 2 outs, top of the 9th. Correa's 1 for 3. Fouled it off. They're down to their last strike. Correa, Springer, and Gonzalez are the only 3 Astros with hits. The 0-2. On the ground, Ritchie to Bransfield, and the Pittsburgh Pirates win Game 1 of Creators Cup number 2. They win game number 1. What a dominant performance by Deacon Phillips. An unbelievably dominant performance. A 3-hit shutout. He's got to get MVP. He does. He pitched an 87. 6 strikeouts, no walks. And the funny part is this. Without the walks, we might be 0-0 going into the 10th inning. But the walks were the biggest thing. 2-hour, 25-minute game. With walks, 87 pitches, 129. 216. You see Correa, Springer, Gonzalez. Not in order. Correa got an infield single. Then Springer and Gonzalez got back-to-back with 2 outs. And then Phillip just shut them down. Conroy came in for Davis, a shortstop. They put Honus Wagner in right field. Remember, Wagner had one heck of a catch versus the Mets in game number 7. So I'm telling you right now, a 2-0 win. Davinsky was really good when he came in. So you take a look at game number 2, Charlie Morton versus Jack Chesbro. And Charlie Morton definitely the better one there. But that's, 1-4-7, you're scheduling Deacon Philp. You look at this first, you look at the lineups. Yuli Gurriel, we got to take a look at the playoffs. There it is. When you look at this, not much going on with hitting. Marwin Gonzalez, Springer, Correa. That's it, but you got a lot of zeros. Now, I don't know if this is going to break out and be we're going to have a couple games like 8-7 or 11-10. That happens in series like this. But the Pirates are very much a pitching team. But they can hold their own with singles and doubles and triples. And that's what we might have. But, Charlie Morton against Jack Chesbro. Honus Wagner, it was Wagner with the RBI with the 3-2 pitch and a base hit. Then Kitty Bransfield hit what looked like was going to be in to a double play. but they only got the man at second, did not go to first, and that was the second run that came in. But the Pirates win this game 2-0. So the Houston Astros now in game number 2. You know, they got to start tightening up. Charlie Morton, you don't want to be down, even though you play 3 and 4 at home. You don't want to go down 2-0. That's what happened to the Mets. The Mets were down 2-0, and if Strawberry doesn't hit that home run, it's 3-0 Pirates, but it was 2-1, 3-1 Pirates, and then 2 blowouts, and then the Pirates win Game 7. You run out of steam. You know, pitching-wise, Kuchel, a 2.70 ERA. He gave up, I would say, he gave up 2 runs, but the second one could have been a double play, but it was all meant by walks. He walked 5, and he gave up 5 hits against. He gave up 10 base runners. 10 base runners. That's big. Well, Deacon Phillip only gave up 3. 10-3 in base runners. So now we got to see how Jack Chesbro does tomorrow against Charlie Morton. We got to see if Houston evens it up or the Pirates end up winning a second straight. Well, Richard Davis, really good to see you. Excellent. Really awesome to see you. I hope things are very, very well with you. I hope you have a great day, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow for Game 2 of the Creators Cup World Series.